Welcome, everybody, to the MeetDamian channel. I am Damien, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and the crypto markets and how well they've been doing this past weekend. And also, we'll be talking about some stock market updates here. But let's get right into with what's going on in crypto land here, okay? So we have here, this is CoinMarketCap.com website. And we have right now Bitcoin showing that it's about 4.5%, 4.3% today, trading at $63,580. And Ethereum over here is also up about 5.7%, trading at $3,400. And then we also have Solana, okay? Solana trading at $156, up 6% for the day. And XRP up at 53 cents. Not really doing much today, but it has been up 24% the past 7 days here, this past week. Toncoin, okay, Toncoin trading at $7.58, up 2.9% today. Dogecoin trading at 12 cents. That one is also up about 7.39% today. Cardano, 43 cents, trading at 43 cents. And that one not doing much today, but it has gone up 18%, just like the rest of the market here. Shiba Inu is up about 7%, trading at up about 15% for the past week. And then Avalanche, AVAX, up 4.2% today. And up 8% for the last week, trading at $27.35. So yeah, it's been a really good day, really good weekend for cryptocurrency markets. Mainly because Bitcoin, the German government has stopped selling Bitcoin. They stopped selling Bitcoin on Friday. And then this weekend, the price of Bitcoin just kept creeping up. And now we have Bitcoin trading at $63,000 here, guys. So yeah, Bitcoin making big moves. And so is the rest of the crypto market. I just want to show you guys another tab here. This is the Crypto Bubbles website. It's a pretty nice looking website if you're into more graphics and have a nice graphical display of what's going on. You guys can get an idea. It's like the bigger bubbles here. Like if you look front and center here, Jasmy coin is up 22.9% today. With Dog with Hath, 21.7%. Popcat up 23.8%. Then of course you got like Shiba Inu, HBAR, Bonk, Filecoin, Sol, BTC. Almost everything's in the green today, at least for today. Okay, all these green bubbles. So the cryptocurrency investors out there and traders, they can finally get some relief. This is a little bit of a relief rally that we got going, but we want to see higher prices in order for us to be more convinced that we're still back in this bull market. For cryptocurrency investors here. Stock market is also doing pretty well out there. We'll talk about Apple later on. Apple made a new all-time high. It got up to like $237 earlier today, but we'll take a look at that. Maybe it did go up higher than that. But last time I checked, Apple was at like $237 a share, which is a new all-time high. It's never been that high. So it's been a good day for investors. Good weekend for cryptocurrency investors. Last week was also pretty good for the stock market. Last Wednesday showed that inflation was coming down. So the stock market was kind of celebrating with that kind of news. Cryptocurrency investors weren't able to celebrate the news because Germany was still selling Bitcoin, but they stopped doing that on Friday. But let's get back into it with Bitcoin here, guys. I'm going to share with you guys here this trading view tab. We have Bitcoin. Okay, this data is coming off of Coinbase. And we have right here in the green, Bitcoin trading at $63,630. And if I zoom in a little bit here, we can see that Bitcoin almost got up to $64,000. got as high as about $63,935. If you look at the letter H showing the highs, the high for today was $63,935. So this is all very productive, very good. Bitcoin was able to get above the red line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. So that's a very important line to get above. We don't want to stay below that anytime longer than we need to be. Okay, it was looking very gruesome around like the 4th of July. Bitcoin dropped below the 200-day moving average, and then it stayed below the 200-day moving average for basically all of like the first week of July, going into the second week of July. So we didn't get above the 200-day moving average until basically Saturday after Germany got done selling their Bitcoin. We were able to finally pop our heads above the 200-day moving average here, the red line. So this just indicates to crypto bulls and Bitcoin bulls that we're still in the bull market here. That was just a nice, healthy correction for Bitcoin. Sorry, short sellers. Sorry, bears. But yeah, that was just a correction and a overall long-term uptrend that we have been going into all throughout the past year now here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just making another higher low. So yeah, what can Bitcoin possibly do later on as the days and weeks go by? I'm anticipating that if let me just try to draw some lines here. If if Bitcoin keeps doing what it's doing right now, following this trend, okay, I'm anticipating that if we keep following this trend right here, and follow along, I believe we could see $70,000 Bitcoin by the beginning of August, first week of August, which is totally doable. That's only 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I think we could see Bitcoin, if it continues following this trend line upwards, we could see Bitcoin get up to $70,000. And what could it possibly do that? Yes, I think it can. 2 weeks is about enough time for Bitcoin to make like basically what is that, like a 20% move in 2 weeks time. And then of course we have the Ethereum ETF that could possibly come into play in the next week or two here, maybe even this week. So if that happens, that's going to push more money into the cryptocurrency world, and Bitcoin will go up in sympathy with Ethereum. Ethereum will be the big play, though. If Ethereum does start going up in price, because if Ethereum does get the ETF in America, then that I'm expecting Ethereum to shoot up in price, go up to like $4,000 or higher. And now here we are looking at the Ethereum chart. Ethereum's currently trading at $3,420. And once again, Ethereum was also below the 200-day moving average on its daily chart here, and that was not looking good. Around the 4th of July, first week, second week of July. But now we're currently trading at $3,400, which is a level. If you can see, like, we have some sideways trading action going on over here. We also have sideways trading action over here. So $3,400 seems to be a normal level for Ethereum to be trading at, to settle down at before it starts to go to higher prices. If we get above 3,400, I'm expecting Ethereum to then try to make a play towards $3,700, $3,800 level, which is very close to the $4,000 level. And if we get that Ethereum ETF news, if we get that later on this week or next week, I would expect Ethereum to automatically go right up to $4,000, possibly even higher than $4,000. If it gets that ETF soon. And just looking at the previous chart work history here, looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels here, the 0.786 level, this blue number here, is saying that at the 0.786 level, Ethereum should be trading at $3,980. So yeah, if that ETF comes out, I expect Ethereum to recapture $3,900, $4,000 level, and then possibly start making a play towards the all-time highs that it made back in like November of 2021 when it was trading at like $4,800. So that could possibly happen in August. If we get the ETF here in July for Ethereum and money starts flowing into the system, we could see Ethereum at $5,000 in August. Believe it or not. Oh, hey Jeff, and hey Darren. Good to see you guys in the chat. Yeah, we have Ethereum is also making some progress and making a healthy rally back up to higher prices here. Let's move on to one of my other favorite cryptos, one of the big ones out there, Solana. Okay, Solana was also we'll just show you right here in the green. Solana's trading at $157.19. And Solana, just like Ethereum and just like Bitcoin, was also in bad news territory when it was below the 200-day moving average, that red line. You know, the 200-day moving average was about like $137, $135. And we got below that, you know, like Monday, June 24th, we were trading as low as like $122. And then around like 4th of July, we were trading at $121. But we didn't stay there. We did not stay there. That was as low as it got. Didn't mean we closed there. But we were closing below the $130 level, which is where the 200-day moving average was, that red line there. So now that we were able to get above that red line, looks like Solana bulls and Solana investors have been able to push the price of Solana back up to where you know, some sideways trading pricing action was back in like May and March. So this $156 level is to be expected. You know, a nice place for it to take a breather before Solana goes up to higher prices. And what kind of high price could Solana go up to next? Well, I'm like right now I'm eyeing the $172, $180 level here, where we have some sideways trading action going on. If I go back to the Fibonacci retracement here, you can see that Solana has a 0.618 level, this green number here of $163.81. So I actually expect Solana to get to $163 soon, before it might want to like settle down and take a breather. And then after that, I mean, you know, $170, $180 would be the next level to look at for Solana before we start getting up to like the $200 level, where the 0.786 level Fibonacci retracement says that it should be about $206 is where the next breather should come in for Solana. But yeah, if you know, if we can keep this rally going here and Ethereum gets the ETF going for it and more money starts coming into the space, I expect Solana to try to shoot for $200, maybe even shoot up to its high that it got up to in 2021 when it was at $260 back in November of 2021. But first, we got to get up to $163, and we got to settle there for a little bit. Then we got to, you know, work our way up to $180 and then $200. But after $200, if it can stay there and stay there for a while, then $260 for Solana should be the next level. And then, of course, you know, with Bitcoin already having an ETF, and then if Ethereum gets its ETF like sometime this week or later on in July, then the next bit of news and the rumors is going to be that Solana is going to be getting an ETF soon. So that's going to also help push up the price of Solana as the weeks and months go by here too. So I feel like we're going to have a good September, October, going into November, December. I feel like the fall and winter coming up are going to be some good months for cryptocurrency investors out there, guys. So you don't want to miss out. If you're not already all in, you should be trying to build up a position into crypto. I feel like crypto is going to be the talk of the town, if it hasn't already been talk of the town, but it's going to be the talk of the town going into the weeks and months coming up here, guys. Yeah, that is the cryptocurrency markets here. I actually want to show you quickly, guys, here what's going on with Apple. Because Apple is having a really great day. We should try to not always focus on crypto, but also be aware that there are other markets out there, and there are other people out there making money, and there are other ways to be making money besides crypto here. And wow, here's Apple. Apple trading last traded at $234.40 on the Nasdaq here. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. The reason why we're talking about Apple is because Apple's never been this high before. Okay, we're in what they call price discovery mode for Apple, or like uncharted territory. We never been this high for Apple. Apple last Friday was trading at about $232. And then, here on Monday, today being July 15th, Monday, July 15th of 2024, Apple decided to open up at $236. And then it got as high as $237 before settling at $234 is where traders and investors settled up for Apple. But I think some people might ask, like, how high could Apple possibly get? And I have done some previous chart work. You can look at some of my previous videos here on the MeetDamian channel. By the way, go ahead and click the like button, guys, here if you like this information I'm giving to you guys. Yeah. How high could Apple possibly go? Well, I measured back here from like January of 2023, measuring the impulse move up to July of 2023, and then this slight correction that we had going into April of 2024, and it spit out these Fibonacci numbers here. And what we have next for Apple is Apple should be trading at about $230, which it is doing right now. But the next level should be about $265, which is the 1.382 Fibonacci level. Okay, and then if it can get past $265, then the next Fibonacci extension level is going to be 1.618 level at $283.17. And now, just to add a little bit of a little extra gravy to the a little extra dessert for you Apple investors out there, we do have another Fibonacci extension level at $311 for Apple. Could Apple possibly get there? Maybe. I mean, they usually release their new iPhones. They have a new iPhone cycle coming out around like September, back to school time. So maybe that's when we see Apple at $280. Could possibly be. And then Apple also has an earnings report here. If I click on this letter E, Apple has a earnings report coming out basically the 1st of August. And that's going to be its second quarter. They're expecting earnings to be about $1.32 per share, I believe. And then they're estimating that the revenue is going to be about $83.84 billion for Apple, just for that one quarter alone. So we'll see. We could possibly see Apple get up to about $260 when that news comes out for its earnings. If you guys have any particular cryptocurrency you want me to talk about, or a particular stock, go ahead and put in your requests. I'll keep on talking about some cryptos here, but if you guys have a specific one you want me to talk about, by all means, go ahead and share your thoughts in the chat here. Let me know what stock or crypto you want me to talk about next here. I had to get a little sip of water there. So yeah, it's been overall good news in the stock market. The stock market, like I said earlier in the live stream, we had some good numbers with inflation coming down, and on Wednesday and Thursday, we had some more inflation numbers showing that inflation is coming down. Jobs are still good. Unemployment's not that bad. If anything, it's actually still good. People still have jobs. So with that being said, it could be possible that we might get interest rate cuts, and they're now betting that September is when the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates, and that's going to be good for everybody. Whether you're trying to buy a car or buy a house, lower interest rates is good for everybody. Credit cards, people already spent money on their credit cards. If they lower interest rates, you should see your credit card interest rates go down too. So That should help out with people who are trying to pay down their credit cards. It's just going to be overall good news for everybody if they cut down those interest rates. Yeah, I'm going to get into. Let's take a look at these other cryptocurrencies here. Okay, I'm going to go into the crypto bubbles, the crypto bubbles chart here, and I mean, let's take a look at Popcat. Okay, Popcat. I haven't heard of that cryptocurrency. That one just popped out of nowhere, pun intended, right? If you look at the month here, Popcat, right, has like the biggest green bubble here at 170%. It's up 170% for the month of July. Okay. I did not know about Popcat. We're gonna look into Popcat here. Just a quick minute here. But let's see if Popcat has how it's done for the year, if it even shows up. And no, it doesn't. Okay. So far, the best cryptocurrency year to date in 2024 is Bonk cryptocurrency. Okay. Up 6,800%. Try doing that with another cryptocurrency or another stock out there. You definitely won't be able to do that with a stock, but you can do that with cryptocurrency. Some of the other notable ones have been OM, and then Pepe, and Solana, and Floki, AKT. Okay. But let's go back for this month here. Popcat. What the hell is Popcat? I'm assuming it's a meme coin, but we're gonna look here in on coinmarketcap.com to find out what is Popcat, because that is just a new cryptocurrency to me. Let's see what they have to say about Popcat. Popcat. Okay. Popcat currently trading at 73 cents here. Okay. And if I look at what it's done for the year, looks like Popcat was trading at about a little over a penny, 2 pennies back in like January of 2024. Wow. Not even, it wasn't even trading. It was like less than a penny. It didn't get to like a penny until like February. And it kind of got up and up to like 30 cents here in like March of 2024. Then it also got up to like 66 cents in May. And then it got beat down just like all the other cryptocurrencies during the end of May going into like June. We saw Popcat at like 25 cents, and now Popcat's trading at 74 cents. And Popcat is also up 20%, 20.7% for the today. Let's see what the about section has to say about Popcat, because like I said, this is a new cryptocurrency to me. It's probably another meme coin here. And here's what they have to say. Let me guess, you missed Bonk on Solana, and now you're down bad trying to find the next 1000x play. Dead walls, pump and bump, dumps, rug pulls. The market can seem lifeless, but fear not. We've seen it before. Now it's time to save the market and don't miss Popcat. So yeah, this is definitely a meme coin here. And where could you buy Popcat if you wanted to buy Popcat? Well, if you wanted to buy Popcat, you could trade it on Radium, is a cryptocurrency exchange, or Bybit, Gate.io, Orca, Metro, Mexi, Crypto.com. So none of the big U.S. cryptocurrency exchanges. Coinbase isn't trading this, and I don't see it on Binance either. Binance didn't show up either. So this is a relatively new cryptocurrency. Looks like you have to go on some of the decentralized exchanges out there to, except for like Bybit and Gate.io. Those are actually some centralized exchanges right there. But it's hard to find this kind of cryptocurrency. You won't be able to find it on Coinbase, is basically what I'm telling you guys. You won't be able to find it on Coinbase. You won't find it on Kraken, because if so, it would be listed here. Let's see. The centralized exchanges here, the CEXs. Yeah, it's only on Bybit, Gate.io, Crypto.com. Those would be the exchanges if you wanted to go on a centralized exchange and get it. And then there's a whole bunch of decentralized exchanges that have Popcat. But Popcat, that's the reason why we're talking about Popcat, is because it is one of the highest gainers, biggest gainers for today. But I'm not going to really analyze the chart here on Popcat, because it's relatively new cryptocurrency, and there's not really much for me to go off of on the Popcat cryptocurrency. I haven't really received any requests here for cryptocurrencies. If you guys have one, let me know. We can go ahead and analyze it. Let's take a look at Bonk, which is another meme coin out there that I know is pretty popular. It is the highest gainer out of all the cryptocurrencies that are out there, or at least in the top out of the top 100 cryptocurrencies. It is the biggest gainer out of all of them. And let's see, Bonk. This is all for trading view. Let me see if I can get like more data from like another crypto exchange. Bonk USDT. Let's see if yeah, there's not really that much trading data off of Bonk. Excuse me there. We did have Bonk. Well, Bonk is currently trading at 2603, but we did see Bonk trading as low as like 968, 959 back in like January of 2024. As far as like 50 and 100-day moving averages go, like we do have the 50-day moving average, this green line, showing that Bonk is actually trading below the 50-day moving average, that green line. But it looks like it's trying to make its way back up above it. So the 50-day moving average is at 2620 for Bonk, and the 100-day moving average is at 2505, that blue line here. So Bonk has been able to get above the 100-day moving average. The next thing it needs to do is get above the green one, the 50-day moving average. But once it does, that will once again signify to Bonk bull investors out there that we're back in a bull market here. And then you know, if Bonk can get above the 2730 level, let's just say if it can get above 2700, we could see Bonk then want to trade at like 3300. Okay. And then if it gets above 3300, then we could see it get up to like the 4400 level. For all you Bonk investors out there, that's a little bit of a technical analysis that I got for you guys, just looking at Bonk. But there's not really much to go off of. We don't have as much data about Bonk as we do like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Yeah. So I think I'll pick another cryptocurrency for us to look at here, guys. What's another notable gainer? Jasmy coin. Jasmy is up 22% today. Let's take a look at Jasmy. So here we are looking at Jasmy coin. Yep. So Jasmy coin here had a nice big green candle today. It's saying that it's up 16% on Coinbase here. And Jasmy never got below the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is this red line here, and that was trading at about a 0.018. Okay. Looks like Jasmy has been able to stay above that. It got really close to getting below that around 4th of July, July 5th. It got as low as 0.019. Okay, almost less than 2 pennies. But it created what I would call a bullish reversal hammer candle. Okay, it created a hammer. Okay, for those who don't know what a hammer is, okay, just zooming in here. You know, this would be the handle. This wick would be the handle, and then the body is basically the hammer, the part that you hit, you know, to hit a nail with. So we call that a hammer candle in technical analysis here. And that's usually an indication that the price is about to reverse. And yep, that's what it did. Okay, price was coming down. We get the hammer candle. Price starts going up. Okay, the opposite of a hammer would be like a shooting star candle. I'm not sure if that's in this chart right here. We don't really have a shooting star as far as I can see on the daily chart here. But the shooting star would basically be like the hammer, but in reverse. It'd be upside down, looking like a shooting star. Hence the reason, shooting star candle. Okay, but yeah, the hammer candle came in around like July 5th here, and it just fucking, I'm sorry, I'm just, excuse my language, but it just came in, it just hammered. It knocked the price back to the other side. Okay, so now the bulls are back in control. The bulls are above the 100-day moving average on Jasmy coin here, and now they're trying to get above the 50-day moving average. And once they do, we could see Jasmy then want to start testing about roughly 3.5 cents is where the next level I think we could see Jasmy go up to, and then of course 4 cents and the all-time, well, the local relative high that it made in Friday, on Friday the 7th, June 7th, where it got as high as about 0.044. So we could see 4.5 cent, Jasmy coin, if the bull market continues here going into the end of the summer. Okay. And yeah, I don't think Jasmy has ever been this high before. Oh, wait, maybe I'll take that back. All right, so we got some data here from 2022 that says that Jasmy coin was almost as high as like 10 cents. Oh my God, even higher than that. Oh my, we had probably Jasmy coin trading at like 35 cents back in November 2021 during the top of the bull market there. So yeah, Jasmy's just showing some life here, showing some potential. Could be a good investment, something worth taking a look at. It's a very cheap coin, about 3 cents you could buy it for, and I think 3.5 cents to 4 cents is coming up later on this summer for Jasmy coin. All right, so I see that we have a person in the chat. If they want to introduce themselves or give me give me an idea as like what cryptocurrency you want me to talk about next, or what stock. There is one particular stock I do want to talk about for today, and that's also doing better than Apple right now. That's Donald Trump Media Technology Company. Okay, we've all heard the news about how they made an attempt on Donald Trump's life earlier this weekend, and unfortunately, some people there was a person that died and a couple other people that are injured. So my hearts and condolences go out to the families of those who've been hurt, including Donald Trump and his family, because Donald Trump did get hurt. Let's not forget. He was a victim of hatred. But looks like he is now a receiver of a lot of love for his technology company, his Trump Media and Technology Company here, because now we have DJT, right, is the ticker symbol, trading on the NASDAQ, and it's traded as it last closed at like $40.58 when it was trading on Friday at only $30. So it made like a 33% move up in price today, and it got as high as like $46.27 before it closed out at like $40.58. We're just looking at the charts. I don't know about the fundamentals of this company, but it seems like investors and traders, they do not care about the fundamentals. They care about supporting Donald Trump whichever way they can, even if it means if they're going to lose money. So, I mean, DJT might be something worth as a short-term trade just to make some extra, bear money or something. Because I feel like this momentum with Donald Trump and his and what happened over this weekend is going to carry him forward, and it's going to carry the stock forward. There's going to be a lot of sympathizers and supporters just buying DJT just to show their support for Donald Trump. So, with that being said, this might actually be a good stock to own this week. You could make some money off of DJT going throughout this week. So this is a stock worth taking a look at. Just for shits and giggles. But it could actually be a worthy investment, especially if more people start supporting Donald Trump for whatever reasons that they want to support him for. But guys, if you feel like this is good information and you want to share this with your friends and family, please go ahead and share this video. Get the word out there that I'm trying to analyze stocks and crypto on the MeetDamian channel. I do take requests, so feel free to jump on these live streams and make a request and tell me what stock and crypto you want me to talk about. And if you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to click that like button. That helps me out, helps YouTube know that I got some good information here to share with you guys, so they can share it with other people who might be interested in talking about stocks and finance and cryptocurrencies. But yeah, I wanted to get on live stream here, talk about crypto, talk about Bitcoin, talk about DJT, and talk about Apple making new all-time high. We'll finish this live stream here looking at Bitcoin one more time. Bitcoin is currently trading at $63,600. Okay. And like I said, I anticipate Bitcoin, if it continues following this trend line that it's making right now, we could see $70,000 Bitcoin in like beginning of August. Could be sooner than that. But yeah, I think we made the lows for the summer here, okay, for Bitcoin. And I highly doubt we're going to test the lows that we made around 4th of July, okay, for Bitcoin. I believe that with Germany being done selling Bitcoin and the Ethereum ETF coming up soon, we got too many catalysts that are going to send this market to higher prices here. And yeah, if you didn't buy your Bitcoin at cheap prices, you might as well start buying it now, because we might be going to $70,000 later on this month, maybe even later on this week. Okay. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out on the MeetDamian channel. I'm gonna go end it right there, and yeah, look forward to my other live streams. Usually Mondays and Tuesdays are good days to catch me on a live stream here. Okay. And look out for some of my short videos. I'll be doing some YouTube shorts later on as the week goes by. Hopefully, if we do get the Ethereum ETF this week, I'll try to go live for that. But once again, we'll just plan on me coming back live again maybe next Monday. Okay. All right, guys. That is it, and I appreciate you guys coming on the MeetDamian channel, and good luck trading and investing and whatever you decide to do for your investments here, guys. Take care.